The big information coming in at this time is that the Congress is very upset with the manner in which some MLAs are defecting in Gujarat. They're upset with the fact that some of the MLAs have already defected. They're worried that more than half a dozen more could defect as well. Meanwhile, the trust vote is currently underway in Bihar. There's huge drama inside and outside the assembly. Outside the assembly, RJD MLAs protesting. Inside, Tejasvi Yadav leading a spirited attack against Nitish Kumar. The reality is the numbers currently are with the BJP JDU combine. Of that, there can be very little dispute. You know, you can question the moral stand undisputedly, but on the floor of the House, the numbers are with the JDU and the BJP. That's the question Priyanka Chaturvedi, the Congress, needs to reflect on. That while you can question the moral principles of your opponents, when it comes to real politics, Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party are being outmaneuvered. Your own people, these are your MLAs in Gujarat who are defecting. Your partner in Bihar walked away. You seem to be unable to hold your flock together.
No, absolutely. It goes without saying that an introspection is needed, and we need to understand how smartly the Bharatiya Janata Party is trying to turn around election results which did not even go in their favor. But what it speaks of politics today, when we talk about being moral, about bringing some kind of accountability in politics, when we talk about bringing in some accountability in democracy, and then on the other hand, keep talking about this as a huge opportunity that BJP has created for itself and has managed to get itself into power despite being voted out of power, speaks also about the moral compass that the media keeps expecting from us, and even the electorate keeps expecting from politics. So if it is only about winning, and winning through means which are unethical, which are immoral, undemocratic and unconstitutional, then we're sending out a very wrong signal.
The Congress hadn't done this in the past. You know, when you were in power, the governors behaved like Congress agents. You've broken parties yourselves. This is a game the Congress has been a past master at. The BJP seems to have taken that game to a whole different orbit, and the Congress seems to have forgotten how to play that game. I will ask you this further, but I want to go across live to Patna. Rohit Singh is reporting on what's happening inside the assembly, and he has exclusive details on what's happened so far. Rohit, take it away.
Well, Rahul, Nitish Kumar has presented the vote of trust, and Tejasvi Yadav, the leader of opposition now, was making a statement inside the house today, and he was slamming Nitish Kumar and says that what Nitish Kumar, whom he calls Chacha, that Chacha ne hamare saath vishwasghat kiya hai. It means he has betrayed the mandate of 2015, and what Tejasvi was saying that Nitish Kumar became the chief minister of the Mahagathbandhan in 15 only with the support of RJD and the voters, basically, which was the Muslim and the Yadavs, and that then he became the chief minister. And now today he has decided to insult the mandate and go with the BJP, and the people of Bihar will not be tolerating this and will give an apt reply to Nitish Kumar at the right time. So Tejasvi Yadav today was in an extremely angry mood, and he has lashed out at Nitish Kumar for what he has done in the last 2 days. But as far as the floor test is concerned, the debate is going on at this point of time, and the speaker here, Vijay Kumar Chaudhary, has said that there will be no secret voting that is going to take place. The RJD had demanded that if the secret voting should take place through secret ballot, because they were maintaining that there were several MLAs in the JDU as well as the BJP who was supporting RJD, and if secret ballot takes place, voting through secret ballot takes place, they would be voting for the RJD. But the Nitish Kumar also knows that if this happens, obviously there could be some sort of a rebellion in his own party, and that is why, as part of the strategy the JDU has adopted, now we are learning that no secret voting will take place. The voting will take place through voice vote, and if that happens, another strategy of RJD is to do a walkout from the house. They will not be participating in the floor test, and they are shouting slogans. They will be coming out of the house.
Okay, Priyanka Chaturvedi wanted to respond to the point we were discussing about Rahul Gandhi and the Congress having lost their ability to do politics, real politics on the ground, which makes, breaks and shakes governments, which the Congress did for 70 years, you seem to have forgotten how to play that game.
No, I have not forgotten how to play that game, or this is not about playing a game. This is about the democratic institutions of the country. And listen, we are living in a democracy. We are a 70-year-old democracy. Democracy keeps evolving. And if we keep making comparisons, and if our benchmark is what happened in the past rather than looking for a way ahead, then I think we are going to make it look like something that, you know, is the norm in politics. This is not the norm in politics. And when you all voted UPA out of power was simply because on these high moral grounds that you all expected out of any elected government. This is extremely unfortunate that today we try to, totally wash away what the Bharatiya Janata Party is doing and to call it smart politics. I beg to differ here, maybe because I believe a lot about ideology and about principles. Unfortunately, we don't see that coming, and when people are chest thumping about it, I find it extremely unfortunate. And I can tell you this, in an evolving democracy, when we start chest thumping on issues like this, then we're moving towards a democracy which will be subverted time and time again. We are here to uphold the democratic structures, not to keep talking about
the party that imposed the emergency is talking about democratic principles.
No,
there is a problem
Rahul,
in
can
that.
You allow me to come in?
No, but Shazia, one second. Just because the Congress was up to no good for 70 years doesn't mean the BJP take that baton further. Yours was supposed to be a politics which was different. All the crooked things the Congress did for decades, the BJP is doing now.
I've been meaning to. Yeah, but I want to answer that after I say a few other things. Because I've been hearing for the last 3 segments what Priyanka has been saying. So I want to ask you, what are the principles and norms of a good democracy? Is good governance not a part of it? Is holding what is accountability? If they're criminals in politics, should they not be put in the docks? Is dynastic, shouldn't we separate real democracy from laws of dynastic succession? I mean, if you talk about people's mandate, is the people's mandate ever in favor or always in favor of incompetent sons of important privileged people who have been the former chief ministers? What are we talking about here? This is a joke. How we understand democracy from Congress is very different. The only thing I would concur with Priyanka, that now the politics that is happening is the politics of the future. And that is not about dynasty. That is not about the Salas and Rabdi Devis and Tejasvis of the Lalu clan. It is about development. It is about stabilities. It is about tomorrow. It is not identity politics. It is not Yadav Muslim politics all the time. Something must give and give way to a better path, which is of prosperity, which is also financial inclusion. So that whole rhetoric is changing. And I'm afraid my friend from Congress doesn't get it.
Well, you can't go away from the reality that you didn't win the elections in Bihar, that the voters of Bihar bested you and your party roundly and squarely. You couldn't enter the assembly through the main door, you're sneaking in through a side window. That reality you can't get away from.
No, but that is, but all that is happening, why? Because we want Tejasvi to be the deputy CM of Bihar. All the ideas, lofty ideas of democratic ideals are being flouted because we want a Tejasvi as deputy CM, and if not Tejasvi, then negotiations are being made with other RJD people to have Rohini, the youngest daughter of Lalu. I mean, a man who doesn't seem to see beyond his family should be entrusted with the task of governing Bihar.
Stay with me, ladies. I want to read to our viewers. Shazia, Priyanka, just for a moment, I want to read to our viewers what's happening inside the assembly. Tejasvi Yadav is speaking at this time. He says that, is there any law in this country which says that if there is an FIR against you, leader should not be a minister? All this is happening live inside the assembly. We've got reporters there tracking every moment. I'm giving you an update of what's happening inside the assembly. Is there a law which says that if you have an FIR, you can't be a minister? He says, Nitish Kumar hamare chacha hain, I respect him, lekin what he's done, I'm very upset about. He says that, you know, the BJP called Sharab Bandi or prohibition a Talibani decision. Now what are they going to do about it? So you've got Tejasvi Yadav, he's speaking inside. All of this, of course, is symbolic because in the end, when the voting does happen, the BJP-JDU combine has the numbers. Tejasvi Yadav says, and I'm reading out to you what Tejasvi Yadav, all this exclusive on India Today, I'm reading out to you what Tejasvi is saying. He says, mitti mein mil jayenge, BJP ke saath nahi jayenge. We'll go we'll become dust if that's required, but we will not join the BJP. He says we tried to save the alliance, but Nitish didn't want to save the alliance. He's also saying that Nitish Kumar is anti-Dalit, Nitish Kumar is anti the Mahadalits, he's opposed to all the backward castes. He says, I'm reading out what Tejasvi is saying. Tejasvi Yadav says, we'll go back to the people, we will go amongst the people. He says Lalu Yadav was convicted earlier. If this was about principles, then why did Lalu and Nitish tie up? Why did Nitish agree to tie up in 2015? He shouldn't have done it. He used us to form the government, and now he's kicking us and joining the opponents. He says that at a time when we are marking the 100th anniversary of the Champaran Satyagraha of Mahatma Gandhi, Nitish Kumar has tied up with those who killed Mahatma Gandhi. So those are amongst the things that are happening live inside the Bihar Assembly. We're tracking this very closely for you. Voting hasn't started just yet. We'll slip into a break. We're also hearing in the midst of all of this that Nitish Kumar this morning spoke to Sharad Yadav. Sharad Yadav is the former president of the Janata Dal United, one of the critical leaders, one of the senior leaders of the JDU. Attempts are being made to try and get him to switch sides and stay with the JDU, not walk over. He was upset yesterday. We'll get you all the latest on that when we come back on the other side of a quick break. Stay with us.